Hello, good morning. You are watching QTV this morning. I am Ibrahim Obalde. We are back on another edition of your favorite morning program. So wherever you're watching this program, thank you very much. It's a pleasure. I mean, we're thanking you for always following the program as well. To our brother, Ibrahim Jawara in the United States of America, no matter how late it is in the U.S., he follows this program. Sometimes he texts early morning telling me, Brahma, I'm following your program. Say hi to Mr. Mboj and Mr. Ade and Julde. So thank you very much. Not forgetting our viewers in Spain, the likes of Brother Banki. We're saying good morning to you. And I'm with Mr. Ka today. We are here. Mr. Ka is the newspaper review guest. Mr. Ka, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Bale. Thank you for having me.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah.
Good. It's good to have you here again on the program. I mean, sharing this platform with you.
Thank you.
It's very significant. So on the program, we'll take a look at the African code, from the code and the newspaper review. And we will be talking to Dr. Abubakar Jah of the Serap Clinic. He'll be here, and it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We would be talking about this. I mean, it's important to dedicate this month to breast cancer. As you know, many people are struggling with it. And of course, sometimes it's important to talk about this, advocate for this, so that people will get tested and at the same time, get the proper treatment. Because once you detect it early, it helps you. It becomes a very easy way for you to be able to fight breast cancer. And we'll be talking to our guest from Sanyang, environmental plan, and we'll be talking to the public relation officer. And they'll be in the studios. So we'll take a look at the African code. Mr. Ka, I will read it out for us to look at it. And
Aliu Cham is your environmental
exactly.
as well.
Yeah. So this proverb reads, he who swims, he who knows swimming dies not in the water. I think we did this.
We dealt with that actually, so I think
proverb.
It's good you refresh here, so we'll just wait.
Exactly, we've dealt with this one already. So I mean, it is said, he who eat to live but not live to eat. I mean, that's a proverb, and it's a saying.
You're just cooking a new one.
Yes,
there are lots of African proverbs that you can bring.
What this African proverb does, it's help you reflect. It teaches you a lot of things. It teaches you morale sometimes. I mean, we've dealt with a lot of African quotes on this program, and we've also involved our guests in interpreting these proverbs. And quite very interestingly, Mr. Ka, it tells you how people think in different perspectives.
Oh, yeah.
There are people that think the other way. Sometimes I don't even think along that line, but talking to an individual, the individual come up with things that make me think, okay, so we have different way of seeing things, perceiving things, Mr. Ka.
Yeah, that's true, and I have one or two to share with you maybe, because we dealt with that.
Let's
even the best cooking pot will not produce food. So I give you that to ponder.
Even
the best cooking pot will not produce food.
It's empty. When it's empty, if you don't work for the food, if you don't put in the food,
exactly,
it will only be there as the best cooking pot.
So no matter how intelligent you are, if you don't put knowledge into your head, it will just be like that.
It will
so
be
it shows that, sometimes you have to put things in there in order for it to be, operational. So intelligence, you can have very intelligent people because they've not gone through education. They still are intelligent, but they are more or less incapable of understanding, of having a broad comprehension of complex issues. So that is why it's important that you have the education. And when we say education, it's not just formal education. It's not just like, Western type education. Is broader than that. It's what they put into you, and then that. So that is an explanation of that proverb.
Yeah, I think it's a very important one. I mean, it's telling you you have to put efforts. You have to keep grinding. You have to keep moving. Procrastinating doesn't pay. So it's important for you to put actions in whatever you do. I mean, never leave any stone unturned. Keep moving gradually. With little efforts you're putting every day can make the difference tomorrow. I mean, keeping a $10 a day, maybe every day keeping $10 or keeping $100 a day for a month. I mean, you will realize, okay, you've gathered something. So efforts are very important in whatever situation you are.
Absolutely. I cannot agree more. I think it's important. So no matter how beautiful the pot is, if you don't put the ingredients for super kanja, there will not be super kanja. So that's why an empty vessel is an empty vessel.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. So viewers, thank you very much. We'll take a short break. After the break then, we'll take a look at some of the stories on the newspaper. We'll be back.
Opticalia, Gambia's leader in optical care with 5 locations offering the best in visual health. With cutting-edge European technology, Opticalia delivers single vision lenses in just 20 minutes. At Opticalia, we care about our future. Eye exams are free for individuals under 18, ensuring everyone has access to quality eye care. But it's not just about vision. Opticalia also provides advanced audiology services to ensure your hearing health is in the best hands. Our audiology services offer European standard hearing aids and diagnostics, ensuring everyone can hear clearly. Whether it's testing or treatment, you can trust Opticalia for your auditory care. Opticalia offers European standard products, fair prices, and exceptional value all under one roof. Visit Opticalia at the Tropic Shopping Center near Senegambia or call us on 7767-121 or at any of our regional branches. Banjul 7767-126, Brikama 7767-123, Farafenni 7767-124, Basse 7767-125. Opticalia, love what you see and hear.
Gambia, are you ready for something big?
From your trusted GSM operator, QCell, your favorite app just got a major upgrade.
From your phone to the world, buy credit, buy Sunu Bundle packages, loan credit with eFankanta, and buy Q Power all in one place.
And here's the real upgrade. Q Money is now fully integrated in the app. Send money, pay bills, save money so faster and easier than ever.
And for our entertainment lovers, stream QTV, Q Radio Live anytime, anywhere.
But that's not all. This upgrade also brings enhanced security features, smoother performance, and a brand new interface designed to save your time.
This is more than an app.
This is freedom at your fingertips.
Download the new QCell app today and unlock your digital life.
For more information, call our customer care on 111.
QCell, Sunubus. We innovate, others follow. Terms and conditions apply.
Yeah, so we are back. You're watching QTV this morning. I am Ibrahim Abalde, and Mr. Ka is our newspaper review guest. So we will take a look at some of the stories on the newspapers. And let's start with the Foroyaa newspaper. One of the headlines on the paper reads, Indian Inspector General orders statewide raids as toxic syrup kills children in India.
Yeah, well, that's something that is factual. So where you find medication that is not good and is not properly tested, did not go through due process of, being known the contents, it should not be on the shelves because it can be hazardous to one's health, as we have experienced in Gambia.
Absolutely.
When we had that syrup, that was of
the
poor
AKI.
quality, ended up, with a lot of, fatalities. So it's important that they start to, because they have that reputation in India. So the government doing that is assuring the public that they're doing the right thing to ensure that they don't allow, you know, these rogue, you know, dealers who come and put medicine and give it to the people.
Yeah, the reason why I started with this headline is, you remember, I think sometime last year or two.
Sometime back. I don't
Yeah,
know.
so, I mean, the AKI, the Indian syrup, I mean, sent to this country. So still, I mean, this kind of syrup, it's killing children in India. I mean, but I mean, as a government of India, they know what to do. I mean, it's to recall that. So, Inspector General of Police sued over forceful removal of Auditor General.
Anybody is entitled to sue if you feel that your rights have been infringed. So I'm sure there is an individual that have interest or stake in that. I don't know who sued, but you know, maybe it's human rights groups or organizations or individual, but you have to be a party to it in order to be able to sue. So, but that's just normal. Yes.
Yeah. All right. So, ex-soldier Abdullah Sanyang asked for bail. I mean, yesterday we've mentioned probably Abdullah Sanyang was just carried away by the, you know, commotion, probably. There is no sort of, I mean, relevance to what he was saying. So now he's asking for bail.
Yeah, I think it's a bailable offense and he's entitled to that within his rights. If they can establish that he is not a flight risk, I think they should accord him bail. That's just a procedural thing in the process of litigation. So that's normal.
Yeah. So let's still look at drifting. I mean, Piccadilly Junction, drifting victim testify. I mean, my leg was amputated after the accident. That's the lady. There was a lady that was involved in a drifting accident, and, you know, they finally amputated her leg.
Very unfortunate. It's a high-risk kind of sports, legal, that these kids tend to do, and you might be a bystander or somebody that's just going about your business, and then you become a victim to it. I think they should nip the bud on it to ensure that, you know, it completely stops, because the risk is not just the individual that is driving the car, but like I said, other people, pedestrians and other road users who are definitely exposed to being harmed, and is demonstrated in this particular instance. This individual is forever, you know, without a leg. For what reason? For some foolhardy exercise that kids are doing.
Yeah, and it's definitely a dangerous thing to do at some point. Well, this could be anybody. It could be anybody's family member too. Mr. Carr, is it wise to say, okay, let's find a specific location where drifting can be done by these young people, as far as drifting cannot be stopped?
It can be stopped, but any sport can be regulated. But, you know, with this kind of sports, you don't need to have, you know, people, spectators there watching, because unless if they are on a high platform like a stadium or something, which facilities we don't have here. So I think they must just understand that this is something that we cannot accommodate as a society, because the risk attendant to it are extremely high. So I think as of now it's illegal. They should just ensure that they enforce the illegal aspect of it and try those that are doing it, so that they can know that there are consequences to their actions.
We've seen the sentencing of certain, I mean, individuals who are involved previously on drifting, and, you know, some have been given sentencing with hard labor. So I think that was an eye-opener to most of these young people. Yeah,
that sends the message that if you are doing this, this is what's going to happen to you. And the parents also will understand that, you know, these consequences are real. So as a kid, you should be focused in terms of developing yourself, acquiring skills, going to school, and discipline. Have an exemplary character within society, rather than doing things, you know, out of fun, which can damage the lives of people forever. I think it's wrong. Sentencing is important to send the message.
Yeah, so let's take a look at the Point newspaper. Gambia 6-month extension for seasonal workers in Spain. We have Minister Diouf.
I think that's already messed up. I think, I don't know if Juf is still overseeing the Ministry of Trade because
I think most of these agreements, I mean, were during his time. But you can see most of the time when the Spain migration thing and the work is mentioned, he appears on the paper and talk about it. So probably he's still coordinating that aspect of it.
Yeah, I understand that. But what I'm saying is those people, I think they should, if the opportunity is still given, they should review the entire process of recruitment. I know these things you cannot assure because you don't know what the individual is thinking to do. But it was an opportunity, a door that was open for them to legally, you know, go to Europe and then regularize their stay. So they should have taken that route and just exercise patience, because sometimes patience does pay dividend. If you are hasty, you are within Europe, you don't have documents to work, and one day you are caught, you're brought back, you go back to square 1 0. So sometimes you have to calculate these things. And not only that, you have not done justice to the other members of society that we are hoping to go and benefit from this scheme. So they spoil it for everybody. Some rotten apples end up rotting the entire program.
I mean, when I saw the headline, I was like, okay, extending it, we still have something to regulate. I mean, we have.
I think they're asking extension to search for these people because they have given them a deadline that if they don't return up to this time, you know, all their rights will be forfeited. They'll be sought around Europe, and then, you know, there are penalties. But if they hand over themselves, then at least there would be some kind of amnesty and they will be allowed to continue. I think that is the extension they are seeking.
But Mr. Ka, are you hoping that they will be able to find these people?
No, I don't think so. You know, but there are a lot of changes in Europe. The laws are changing. It's very difficult. I just heard the other day, in UK, they're trying to introduce digital IDs. So once they have these things, you cannot melt into the system. Before, it was very easy to go and then have backroom walks here and there. But if they structure it in a way that, you know, everything is digitalized, wherever you go to look for work, you have to present your IDs. And your identification would be already in a system. So with this kind of things that are developing in Europe with the digital era, it makes it more and more difficult for you to be an illegal immigrant and adapt. Before, it was easier, but now it's becoming difficult. So it's always good to find the right path in order to regularize your stay so that you can do what you want to do. Otherwise, you just run around in circles and will not be able to do a lot of things.
Yeah, so call grows for national momentum to honor Halifa Salah's legacy. I mean, Halifa Saleh, a great politician, you know, contributed a lot when it comes to the politics of the Gambia. And 2016, I mean, change. He was in the center of everything.
Indeed, indeed. A lot of us grew under the wings of Halifa. When I was very young, used to work very closely with them. He's a person that, you know, of integrity. You know, people know what he have done. He have opened the eyes of the Gambians. Before, we knew nothing about Constitution and its content. He was the one that started advocating, and people started taking interest about what Constitution is, what rights are. These were the beginnings, you know, of enlightenment, the journey. So him and his team, they did a lot of work. So, but as a person, as an individual of integrity, especially during the impasse, and also the creation of this new government, I can say, I think he ought to be recognized whilst he is alive so that he can witness it. But being the humble person he is, I'm sure he would shun that. But nonetheless, people have an entitlement and a prerogative on him to say that we want to recognize you, and I think that should be a national call. I think definitely whoever is advocating for that is championing a right cause that I'm sure will be supported by almost every Gambian.
So what is this telling you? Halifa is seen to be a very qualified individual, and he knows his area, he knows democracy, he knows human rights, and the politics of the Gambia is just on his palm. I mean, what does this tell you about the Gambia's politics? I mean, when it comes to individuals like that?
It just shows the political maturity is not there to understand what we want and where we want to go. So if you look at Halifa for what he's been advocating for, he's always been on the side of the people. He's always been fighting for the people. You remember the witchcraft cases, when Yahya Jammeh was giving poison to people, he was at the forefront to say that this have to end and stop. It created an international uproar to the extent that Jammeh have to, you know, stop the whole program because this was something. So there are many, many, many instances that you can recall in which he stood on behalf or on the side of the people. This is the man. So that must be recognized. And I think, yes, definitely is a person.
He deserves it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so 28 Jammeh's companies are still alive after recommendation for liquidation.
Well, that would be something that the commission would look into, this special parliamentary commission, and then know what is happening with the funds, or since they are going concerns as companies, where are they depositing the revenue and all these things, how much have they accumulated over this period. All those things have to be transparent and in the public domain. That's the role of the National Assembly. They have to ask for these questions and get answers. They are there for the people. They are our ears and our eyes and our mouth. So they must be representing us. And those are of public interest, so which I hope they will take in interest.
Our first tourist flight lands in the Gambia. I mean, 189 tourists. I mean, the tourist season begins. Last week, we were with the Gambia Tourism Board officials on this program, and they said, I mean, Gambia is prepared for the tourist season, and we are expecting up to over 300,000 tourists to visit the Gambia.
It's massive.
Although it's a massive number for Gambia, considering our history when it comes to tourism, you know, 300,000 plus tourists is a lot.
Very optimistic, but the more the merrier. Like they say, Gambia have a lot of things that we can showcase.
Absolutely.
A lot of things we can sell. Just the River Gambia with its tributaries, you know, the flora, the fauna, the birds that we have, the animals, you know, and that alone is marketable. Never mind our culture. Never mind, you know, the other aspects of the people, the friendliness, the atmosphere of peace, the serenity, our long coast, the beach, you know, the weather. So Gambia, you know, definitely have something to market to the world and expand it, not just limit it to Europe. There are other areas they can explore, which I'm sure they are doing. The authorities who know these things more than I do have done their studies and also grow it. I think there is room for expansion and growth. So we look forward to a good tourist season, which impacts the economy and improves, because it's a chain. You know, the drivers enjoy, the public enjoy. So there is more money in terms of, you know.
And I think that technicians also need to look at developing certain tourist packages to make sure, you know, it really works. I mean, for the Gambian market. How are they going to do that? I mean, they should take
it. They do.
Yeah,
they
must because the PRO was here and he mentioned that. There was a time the only thing they used to sell the Gambia is the beach and the sun, you understand? But now they are developing a lot of things that can attract tourists.
Yeah, ecotourism, but they have to, like, I know they are building ecologies, which failed, but they can still look into, you know, going back to that. It's a very beautiful formula. I have a friend of mine, Professor Saho. He's creating a new concept in Jufure, where he's exhibiting villages. You know, you'll have African villages, you have like different cultures, you'll have a Fula household setting, a Mandingo household setting, the Jola house. Is a very beautiful, very original concept that he's developed and it's evolving. I think he's going to open it very soon. These are the type of things that they have to sell as alternative to sea sun, which is also part of the package, because of course we have to sell that. That is something that they love. Our sea is beautiful. The beaches are being kept there clean so far, and they must maintain that. So the hotel standards also have to be upgraded. The services that the people give in the hotels, it should be an experience that is worth coming back for. because it's the interaction between the people and that and the clients that brings them back. So those experiences are very important.
True.
So it's a holistic approach to tourism, and also the river transport, the boats you experienced the other day, those type of boats that you can use long journeys, short journeys, medium into the river. So there is a lot that we can.
And the other thing, Mr. Carr, for us to utilize what we have as a country, I think they should take a look at domestic tourism a lot. I mean, after the tourist season, 6 months, the other 6 months, we encourage domestic tourism.
Yeah.
Why not families, I mean, explore the River Gambia? Why not families explore Denton Bridge and Lamen? When I was on that board, I said, okay, we have a lot of things. We have places to go to. Why not we try and utilize this as a people?
Absolutely. I think you're bang on. I think tourism have a big role to play in the economy. It's been playing it. It's impacted the lives of many people and has transformed them. So, but they have to involve a lot of stakeholders. They should even call a national conference of tourism and invite people, you know, with capacity, with ability to contribute. There are all areas of art, of culture, you know, people dancers, people that are carving, people that are drawing. So that has to be expanded, and you have to look at the areas, the zones like Senegambia. How do they improve that area? The lightning, you know, beautification, make the area with flowers and gardens on the sides. If you look at that area, you know, it's just like that. They're not taking keen interest in terms of improving. It's not just the owners, but the tourist board have to take keen interest into the aesthetic look of the area. All these things are good to the eyes and then improve the quality. And Gambia, we have a lot of things that definitely we can put on the table to market.
Yeah, so finally, let's take a look at this headline. Gambia pushes for end to Palestine war.
Yeah, I think every country with a conscience is pushing for that. I think it's about time. I think the negotiations are almost at the tail end. We are all, you know, having fingers crossed, hoping that, you know, they'll come to an agreement, because the death and destruction is intolerable. You know, if you look at these children hungry, running around, women, everything is destroyed in Gaza. I think advocating for that is a worthy thing, and our voices should be heard. You know, I know we are a small country, but all together, if all countries really take a position as is being done to ensure that this carnage and the killing stops, which I'm sure anybody with a conscience definitely would want it to cease.
Absolutely.
I think that is a right call from the Foreign Ministry.
Thank you, Mr. Carr. It was cool interacting with you on the newspaper.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure.
Yeah, so viewers, this is what we have on the newspaper review. We'll take a short break. After the break, we'll engage Dr. Abubakar Jah of the Sarab Clinic on Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We'll be right back.
QMoney is changing the game with mobile money payment. Now, you can pay your QCell mobile broadband plan faster, easier, and way more convenient with your QMoney wallet. Just open the QMoney app or dial *323#. Select option 4 to buy or pay your broadband plan in seconds. No stress, no lines, no last-minute panic. Whether you're streaming your favorite shows, browsing the web, or working from home, stay connected without missing a beat. Stay connected the easy way with QMoney's QCell mobile broadband payments anytime, anywhere. For more information, call customer care on 133. QMoney, Senior Culprit. Terms and conditions apply.
Q Money and Orange Money has just made money transfer easier. Now you can send money from Gambia to Senegal directly from your Q Money wallet. So what are you waiting for? Get your Q Money account now and start sending money to your friends and families through Orange Money in Senegal now. For more information, call our customer care on 133. Q Money, Sunu Kalpe. Terms and conditions apply.
QCell, the fastest growing network in the Gambia, now presents to you the eSIM. QCell's eSIM allows you to electronically scan a code and join the world of digital SIM cards. Customers with physical SIMs can easily switch to the eSIM as well. So rush now and get connected with an eSIM and start using the latest mobile technology with your trusted GSM operator. For more information, call our customer care on 111. QCell, Sinupus. We innovate, others follow. Terms and conditions apply. Browse Bitus. QCell brings you a promo like never before. Get unlimited internet for just $25 Cs. Yes! Recharge $25 Cs and enjoy the convenience of free internet from 1 a.m. to 6 a.m. every day with our Browse with Us promo. With this amazing offer, you can browse, stream, and download all your favorite movies for free. So why wait? Recharge $25 Cs today and enjoy free internet only with QCell between 1 a.m. to 6 a.m. For more information, call customer care on 111. QCell, Senior Bus, we innovate, others follow. Terms and conditions apply.
We are back. You are watching QTV this morning. I am Ibrahim Obalde. Now let's move on to the other segment of this program, and we have Dr. Abubakar Jah of the Sarab Clinic. We'll be talking about breast cancer. As you know, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and it's important for us to have Dr. Jah here. Not only Dr. Jah, but we'll be having a lot of people from different organizations advocating for there to be breast cancer awareness. I mean, Doctor, it's good to have you here.
Thank you very much, Aliu. Thank you. It's been a while. It's been a while.
I was even thinking you cycled again to Basse.
No.
Doctor, when are you going to embark on that journey again?
We actually, in fact, we are planning one. It's not to Basse.
Oh.
We're planning prostate cancer awareness day, where we're going to invite people to cycle between the traffic light, between the turntable and Banjul.
Oh, wow.
And there'll be ambulances, there'll be everybody. Anybody, what you can do, but just to raise awareness about prostate cancer. So that's going to be in December.
Do you have to come with your bicycle?
Yes, mostly we'll have to. We're trying to get bicycles. There is a group in UK which is going to donate some bicycles. So we'll have some bicycles, but we may ask people to come with their bicycles as well.
Okay. All right. So it's important. Can we localize this segment in Wolof?
Why not?
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Yes. In fact, I just wanted to say that I am here on behalf of C3G.
Oh,
which
C3G,
is,
the famous C3G.
The famous C3G, yes. Cancer Confrontation, Care and Consolation, the Gambia.
Exactly.
Because, you know, we are always involved on the Pink October month.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. So thank you, Doctor. Mbokk yi comme nuñ leen ko waxee rek si angale lu ñoo waxtaan mooy breast cancer awareness month lañ nekk. Dr. Jah moo ñoo waxtaan li nga xam ne moo nekk wàllum breast cancer soo ko naka ngay mun a tesee sa boppa ak lan nga war a def kon docteur ñu ngi laa dalal.
jërëjëf Aliou, thank you.
bëggoon nañ nga teg ñu through breast cancer lan moo ko dee cause.
Cancer ci boppam ñu bëri understand nañ ko waaye cancer feebar la rek boo xam ne dafa am lu naka lañ ko ooyee lu rebelle lu mel ni rebelle la sel lañ ko de di ooyee ci yaram bi te fu nekk la dee mun a nekka suñ ne cancer mun naa nekka fu nekka cancer nag problème am mooy ne su commencé benn place ba am doole dafa law dem yaram bi yëpp la moo yaaxa moom noonu la dee reyee moo tax mu nekk feebar bu dangerous. Breast cancer mooy boobu cancer bi nga xam ne mu ngi ci ween yi moom tamit su ñëwee ci ween yi dafa njëkk a nekk lu tuuti di dem ba mag ba nga xam ne léegi ni suñ ko bàyyee noonu mu law ci yaram bi yëpp yaaxa yaram bi yëpp within ay weer wala ay at yu néew rek mu rey borom. loolu mooy cancer waaye suñ duggee si biir dinañ xam ne lu ñoo mun a faj la lu ñoo mun a fanxala yenn yi. weer bi nag àdduna si yëpp jagleel ko cancer bi nga xam ne ci ween yi la waaye ñu bëri duñ dee am ci boobu dañ dee di liggéey ci cancer bi nga xam ne ci ween bi la ak cancer bi nga xam ne si jurukaay bi la mooy cancer jigéen yi daal yooyu lañ dee waxtaanee sa laajte bi mooy lan moo dee di waral cancer ci ween bi
waaw
lu ñoo mën a wax mooy ne cancer lu ëpp yëpp ci cancer yi ba tey duñ dee mën a wax exactly ne lii moo dee waral cancer ba tey nii fuñ toll nii gëstu yëpp luñ gis mooy ne juróom fukka ci téeméer bu nekk
waaw
ci cancer yuy dal ween bi su nekkee yaa ngi am téeméer bu nekk daal juróom fukka yi
waaw
xamuñ dara ci lan moo ko waral juróom fukka yi si des nag am nañ ay mbir yoo xam ne daf dee méngoo ak cancer si ween bi loolu lu miin mooy ne yooyu may laa wax noonu dinaa ci dugga am nañu ko am te duñu am cancer waaye nag ñu am cancer ñu bëri dañ am loolu noonu so dafa mel ni ba tey xamuñ ne loolu moo ko dee waral de waaye xam nañ ne dafa méngoo ak moom ok benn ci yooyu noonu mooy jigéen boo xam ne nampalut musta nampal jigéen bu nampal dafa mel ni daf dee protect pour nga am cancer si ween bi ok jigéen boo xam ne dafa teel a gis fóotam liita taxawal fóotam nga xam ne dafa yàgga ci fóot kooku noonu tamit dañ dee gis ne si ñooñu la dee gën a bëri waaye nekkul ne ku am loolu noonu rek di nga ko am nekkul ne ku nampalut rek di nga ko am nekkul ne ku nampal rek doo ko am waaye nag ci ñooñu la dee gën a bëri ok yii ak ki nga xam ne léegi nii dafa tardé balaa moo am doom mooy dem na ba ñett fukki at ak juróom ñeent fukki at balaa moo di am foos doomam ci jigéen so yii ay mbir la yoo xam ne rek gis nañ ne daf dee méngoo ak cancer waaye suñu waxee rek tënk ko mooy ne cancer si ween bi lu ci ëppa yëpp kenn xamul lan moo ko dee waral so loolu lu moo junja mooy ne kon ndekete teel koo xàmmee mooy faj bi moom bokkut ak beneen cancer bu ñu doon wax ni ci jurukaay bi boobu xam nañ lan a ko waral xam nañ naka nga koo fànqa loolu su nekkee am nañ time nañ ci dugga waaye bu ween bi moom ba tey ñu ci ëppa yëpp ñu koo am kenn xamul lan moo ko waral dangaa toog rek am ko soo ko amee nag noo war a def mooy nga teel koo xàmmee balaa moo law balaa moo jógee ci ween bi loolu daal ci tënka mooy breast cancer
léegi nag cancer yi dañ bëggoon a xam cancer breast cancer bi dafa am ay façon ndax
waaw am na ay façon ci tubaab ñu ko histological type mooy cells yooyu noonu nga xam ne dañ génn ci yoon naka lañ génnee ci yoon ok comme léegi suñu ne criminal rek ban façon ngi criminal la criminal sàccakat ban façon ngi sàccakat la am na sàccakat boo xam ne dafaa ñëw yoot jël su ko gisee mu daw am na koo xam ne dafaa ñëw indi paaka am na koo xam ne dafaa ñëw indi fetal so ñooñu yëpp ay different façon yi sàcca lañ cancer bi tam ay different façon lañ am dañ gën a amante doole waaw waaye loolu noonu ci ay test rek lañ ko mën a defee suñu demee ba ko génnee si lañ koo test door a xam ne cancer bii nii la amee doole cancer bii nii la amee doole
balaa ñoo dugal si test yi ak lan mooy ban matuwaay nga war a jël dañ bëggoon nga wax ñu cancer bi breast cancer bari na si réew mi fii
waaw breast cancer bari na moom lañ gis ne si jigéen yi mooy ñaareeli cancer cancer biñ foog ne moo gën a bari si dëkk bi fii nii mooy cancer jurukaay yi waaye cancer ñaareel bi mooy déedéet si parce que prostate cancer si góor la mooy cervical lu ñu ooyee cervical cancer moom lañ wax ne moo gën a bari si jigéen yi waaye breast cancer mooy ñaareel bi si jigéen yi fii nii si Gambie soo bari na doo musa dem lopitaani Banjul nga dugga ci female surgical ward bi mooy fi nga xam ne jigéen yi lañ dee di tëddal te du fa gis lu mu bon benn wala ñaari patients yoo xam ne breast cancer la soo demee ci clinique bi ñu nga am ay clinique yoo xam ne ay docteur fa nga xam ne loolu rek mooy seen xam-xam mbiri breast cancer lañ dee def bés bu nekk soo demee ñu ngi wala ñaari fan ci week bu nekk dañ dee di am clinique ay téeméeri nit ñoo dee dem si clinique boobu noonu because ñu ngi am problème ci seen ween bi soo bëri na
waaw léegi breast cancer bi bu nekkee nit yaayam am na ko moom mun na koo am
waaw boobu mooy beneen bi nga xam ne man mis naa ko mooy ne daf dee dox ci ay famille am na ay famille yoo xam ne ñoom dañ dee di mun a am breast cancer nga xam ne yaay bi dina ko am doom bi dina ko am mag bi dina ko am rakka bi dina ko am yooyu noonu daf dee di mun a am moo tax képp koo xam ne benn ci famille bi am na ko war naña seet ñeneen ñi ñu toppa ñeneen ñi nga xam ne suñ gisee ne ñaar ñetta am nañ ko rek ñu xam ne famille bi nii dañ ko dee munti am ñuy mun a seet seen bopp bu baax a baax
léegi lan moo nekk solution bi am na faj ndax amut
waaw am na faj amut benn cancer bu amut faj cancer fajam mooy teel koo xàmmee lu ma dee wax all the time mooy ne soo amoon rebel fii nii ci Gambia rebel bi jógee nañ wax Kanifing fii nii ñu teel a xam ne kii nii rebel la dañoo jëm rek arrest ko jeexal ci boobu noonu kenn du sonna waaye suñ ko bàyyee mu dem ba booy si Kanifing yëpp mu jël leen dafaa gën a jafe pour nga toppatoo ko da ngaa ñëw Kanifing moom di nga fi cause problème yu bëri balaa nga koo jël su demee nag ba wóor ci dëkk bi yëpp pour faj loolu noonu dafaa jafe lool so noonu la cancer mel cancer suñ ko teelee xàmmee dangaa dem rek nga génnee cancer bi demagut fen so moom opéré la rek da ngaa dem rek opéré fu cancer bi nekka comme léegi nii ci ween bi num dee di commencé nga xam ne jigéen dina ko mën a xamal boppam mooy da nga faa daj benn xeer wala lu ñoo wax xeer wala donja wala dara lu nekk ci biir ween bi nga xam ne nekku fa woon soo ko teelee gis soo ñëwee ci lopitaan bi loolu rek la ñoo génnee su nekkee nag naagu nga tuuti xaar bem jël lu bari ci ween bi yëpp la ñoo génnee waaye ba tey mun nañ koo faj génnee ko mu jeex tak ween bi yëpp ñu génnee ko waaye xam nga suñ génnee ween bi tamit ñu bëri dañ dee ragal loolu noonu dañ dee am ay yeneen ween yoo xam ne dañ ko dee mën a def ci biir yow léegi soo doxee ci mbedd bi kenn du xam ne amuloo ñaari ween amuloo ween wala amuloo ñaari ween yi suñ nekkee ne nag romba na foofu noonu nag mooy problème bi su nekkee ne génn na ci ween bi dem ci dënn bi wala dem ci yuur bi wala dem feneen foofu la problème bi nekk foofu la nag faj bi yombatut kenn mënatu ko wala sax yéena dañoo wax ne kenn mënatu ko faj waaw ñu bëri dañ dee foog ne Gambie fii mënuñu faj cancer lu tax ñu foog ne mënuñu faj cancer mooy ne ñun suñ patients yi ñu ci ëpp yëpp balaa ñoo ñëw fekk tardé na waaye suñ teeloon na ñëw Gambie fii am na ñu bëri ñu ñoo faj cancer fii nga xam ne dañ ko faj mu set wecc duñ amati cancer seen àdduna yëpp te loolu noonu am na fi lu bëree bëri waaye nag ñun suñ lu tax mu métti si ñun mooy ne ñu dee ñëw dañ dee tardé ma jox la exemple rek si prostate ci man nga xam ne man loolu laa dee liggéey breast cancer bi nag moom am na ñeneen ñoo xam ne ñoom ñoo dee liggéey loolu noonu waaye prostate cancer si nga xam ne moom laa dee liggéey man bu ma nekk Angleterre di train foofu noonu week bu nekk dinaa def ñaari opéré ci prostate cancer week bu nekk loo xam ne opéré la pour faj leen génnee yëpp ñu faj ko bu ma ñëwee Gambie fii 2009 la woon laa jógee Angleterre ñëw ba léegi nii ñetta ci opérations yooyu yëpp laa def te bés bu nekk dinaa gis ku am prostate cancer lu tax ma def ñetta si opération yooyu yëpp mooy ne ñetta yooyu rek ñoo ñëw teel a ñëw waaye bés bu nekk dinaa gis 3-4 patients yoo xam ne ñu ngi am prostate cancer waaye mënu ma leen a opérer parce que dafa late so ñooñu dañ leen a faj nanka rek di leen di jéem a soox ak cancer bi tuuti ñu attaque leen ñu rey ci tuuti mu ñëwaati nga jéemate attaque yooyu noonu comme nu ma ko dee di méngalee rek ak rebelle parce que cancer essentially loolu la ci yaram bi waaw so loolu mooy suñ problème Gambie moo tax teel a jóg bi lu am solo la te jigéen yi ñoom am nañ sens prostate yow su ma lay woon prostate léegi xam nga luy prostate doo mën a xam naka koo làmbatoo gisuloo ko waaye ñoom am nañ chance ne benn ci cancer yu gën a bëri ci ween bi la nekk te ween bi looy gis la soo taxawoon ci kanami seetu di nga ko gis soo ko làmbatoo di nga ko làmbatu su fa xeer nekkee di nga ko gis su nekkee benn ween bi moo ëpp beneen ween bi di nga ko gis su nekkee am na lu fa abnormal tuuti di nga ko xàmmee so loolu noonu moo tax ñoom am nañ chance moo tax muy dee métti ñuy leen dee gis si tardé barki démba rek am na benn suñ collègue nurse la foog naa mu nga ba koy na mu kool ma mu ne docteur man dama am benn sister boo xam ne mu ngi am lump ci breast bi waaye dafa ragal a dem lopitaan ñu ne ko da nga am cancer.
Oh waaw kooku dafa war a ñëw di.
exactly mu ne dafa ragal a dem lopitaan pour ñu ne ko am nga cancer loolu la ragal. so ma ne ko waaw waaye léegi moom su ñëwut te fekk cancer la. cancer bi daf koo rey.
xam nga ne loolu am na ñu bëri tam ñu ngi am problème yooyu even pour nga dem nga test for HIV sax. pour nga xam sa status.
da ngaa ragal
pour rek buñ la ne yaa ngi am HIV waaye mun ngaa toogee noonu. bem la affect bem la rey. so loolu noonu syndrome la boo xam ne ci suñ society sax mu ngi am. waaw. ci suñ society sax mu ngi am. waaw so mooy ne gis nga ne lii lu baax la lu ma war a def la. waaye ragal naa ma dem. ñu wax ma ne lii la rek. so da ngaa toog di manage mais bi nga jël garabi nit yu ñuul.
bem leet
bem leet loolu mooy problème bi ba léegi rek mbokk yi ñu ngi waxtaan mooy breast cancer weer bi lañ jël ñu jox ko breast cancer pour ñuy jàngal nit ñi ba pare di advocate dina nit ñi ne dem leen ngeen test dem leen ngeen seet ñu screen leen ñu xam ndax. am ngeen ko amu leen ko soo ko teelee xam moo la day gën a jàppale waaye nag wàllum faj bi mbaa am nañ bagage yoo xam ne dinañ la mun a fajal loolu docteur because tey soo waxee health system bi si réew mi nii dañ dee ne ok amuñ garab amuñ bagage amuñ lu ñoo jàppale
loolu dëgg la xëy na am na yenn bagage yoo xam ne amuñ ko waaye si njëlbeen bi su cancer commencé rek nga jot ko am nañ bagage yu doy yoo xam ne dinañ mën a faj loolu noonu am nañ ñu seen xam-xam màcc si loolu nga xam ne dinañ ko mën a faj so ki nga xam ne daal teel naa jóg daal amuñ problème am Gambia fii nii mun nañ koo faj suñ problème kay mooy ku leet a jóg nga xam ne soxla nga lu ñoo ooyee radiothérapie loolu noonu amaguñ ko Gambia fii nii mooy rajo la yoo xam ne dañ koo jéem a dóor foofu noonu pour rey cancer bi treatment bu serious la boo xam ne moom si boppam sax mun na la affect treatment bi si boppam mun na la affect moo tax man lu ma dee wax mooy ne teel a jóg bi mooy wax ji moo tax ñun C3G bi may wax nii 25th of October bii nii mooy samedi bii nii di ñëw dinañ nekka Gunjur Gunjur foofu noonu suñ fa demee jigéen bu ñëw register dinañ la seet ñu seet sa ween bi seet sa jurukaay bi jàngal la yow naka ngaa seetee sa yaram ba nga xam ne soo amee cancer di nga ko teel a xem ak soo ko amee fan ngaay dem ñu faj la yooyu yëpp dinañ leen ko jàngal foofu noonu bés boobu noonu is a sponsored programme la yéen sax Q group bi sponsor nañ bokk nañ si ñi nga xam ne soo ñu ngi leen a jaajëfal moo tax ma nangumaa naagu baa ngi am clinique moo war a dem léegi nii sax waaye ma ne dinaa ñëw fekkee lii nii parce que yéen tamit ci sponsor si ngeen te loolu noonu luñ ko dee defee mooy ne suñ demee foofu noonu bépp jigéen bu register suba teel dinañ la jox nga ndékki free of charge dinañ la dox nga naan bem doo mar foofu noonu dinañ la jox nga añ ba suur loolu yëpp ci sponsorship bu ñu am ni day event la full day event la dañ lay gis up to last time buñ ko defee ñu ngi ko defee Bundung sorry Bansang
amoon na boo leen def Bundung
am na bu ñu def Bundung waaye am na bu ñu def Bansang tamit boobu noonu tamit yéen sponsor woon ngeen boobu noonu gis nañ more than 600 people bu ñu def Bundung tam gis nañ more than 600 women bii ni tam ñu ngay expect ne dinañ gis more than 600 women moo tax ñu ngay ñaax jigéen yi yëpp képp koo xam ne daal yaa ngi ci at yooyu noonu nga xam ne mun ngaa am cancer bii nii nga dem foofu noonu dinañ la seet dinañ la jàngal dinañ la wan naka ngaay def su nekkee ne am nga cancer bi parce que yëpp daal mooy si teel a jóg bi lu tax tubaab yi raw ñu si faj cancer tey mooy ne seen nit yi xam nañ bañ dee teel a jóg parce que ñun cancer yuñ mënta faj tamit ñoom itam dañ dee am jafe-jafe pour faj ko moo tax ñu bëri ñoo xam ne dañ dee di jël fii nii sponsors ne maa ngi dem bitim réew pour dem faju ji cancer suñ demee kees lañ leen di indi waaw ñu ci bëri parce que ñun mënuñ koo faj dafa léet kenn du ko mën a faj waaw moom laa wax rek su rebelle demoon ba wóor dëkk bi yëpp kenn mënatu ci dara di loolu noonu jeex na
docteur ñu ngi wax affaire jigéen yi rek waaye fàtte nañ góor yi de góor tam daf dee am cancer
waaw loolu noonu question bu am solo la ñun léegi nii dañ dem the other way round dañ nekkoon benn era boo xam ne nit yi góor yi rek la ñoo wax léegi nii nag moom jigéen yi fexe nañ ba léegi jigéen rek la ñoo wax mbiri jigéen yi góor yi sax ñoo gën a bëri le cancer waaye góor yi dañ leen dee faate parce que góor yi dañ dee di mën a am cancer yoo xam ne ñoom rek ñoo ko dee am ñoom it tamit xam nga bii nii cancer ween yi góor tam daf ko dee am ñu bëri duñ ko dee wax waaye góor daf dee di am cancer si ween bi moom it tamit bëriwut comme jigéen yi waaye daf dee di am góor tamit daf dee di mën a am cancer si jurukaayam si cëram bi waaye daf dee mën a am si loo xam ne mooy prostate bi waaw prostate bi mooy bu gën a bëri ci cancer si góor yi te loolu noonu cancer bu serious la moom it tamit waaye dañ ko dee fàtte waxtaanee te li nga xam ne la tamit da nga ko dee mën a screen nga mën a xam ndax am nga ko ci teel ndax amuloo ko moom laa la doon wax ne bu ma ñëwee Gambia ba léegi nii it's about 2009 ba léegi ñaata at la it's a lot of years 16 years or so ñetti opération rek laa def si li nga xam ne man dama daan def ñaari opération ñetti opération week bu nekk so loolu noonu miin te bés bu nekk dinaa gis ñetta oo ñeneenti patient yoo xam ne ñu ngi am prostate cancer fii ci Gambia fii nii waaye mënuma leen a faj parce que dañ leen a jóg so teel a jóg bi lu am solo la moo tax man maa ngi ñaax nit yi comme ma ko waxee si njëlbeen bi in December C3G dina organise prostate cancer awareness day boo xam ne mbiri prostate cancer rek la ñoo wax boobu noonu moom laa wax ne dañ bëgg a def cycling event la ñoo def ba tey déterminé guñ nag fan la ñoo dajee xëj na ci naka ci aaj bi la ñoo bugg ñu dajee foofu noonu ñu waxtaan about prostate cancer ñu joxe prices yi ñoo joxe si nga xam ne ñu ngi doon di cycle parce que dañ bëgg a wane ne daal lii mbiri góor la boo xam ne it is important pour ñu def ko
dëgg la yeneen façon treatment yu ñu am yoo xam ne apart from comme
operations
waaw yan lañ am.
waaw am nañ dañ dee am some chemotherapy sometimes. chemotherapy nag mooy ay garab yoo xam ne dafa rey cancer bi ci biir yaram bi si deret bi lañ ko dugal.
am na bu tudd
biopsie pour génnee tuuti ci cancer bi dem seeti ko. nga mun a xam ban façon cancer la nga mun a xam ndax comme lu ma ko waxee ne sàcckat buy ñëw rek yoot la ndax beneen boo xam ne dafa reye ndax yooyu noonu yëpp loolu noonu mooy biopsie mooy fépp foo xam ne da nga yaakaar ne xëj na cancer moo fa nekk mun nga génne tuuti foofu noonu nga yóbbu ko ci laab bi loolu test rek la loolu noonu du faj loolu test la suñu ne biopsie test la te am na fii ni Gambie ñu ngay def façon yi biopsie yu nekk fii ni Gambie biopsie yu ñu war a def pour ween yëpp am na Gambie.
So how often la nit war a examine boppam especially jigéen yi.
jigéen yi ñun lu ñu leen dee di wax mooy ne weer bu nekk wala ñaari weer yu nekk war nga parce que lu yomba la pour jigéen yi lu yomba la pour jigéen li war ngaa dem nga taxaw ci kanami weer nga seet sa ween yi seet ndax sa ween yi ñu ngi emaloo nga seet ndax am na dara lu fa nuroo loo xam ne koregut nga seet ndax der bi mu ngi ok ci kaw ween bi nga làmbaatu ween bi loolu noonu jigéen yi war nañ koo def as often as possible nga xam ne bés boo si gisee problème rek di nga xam ne lii am na problème nga teel a jóg nga dem jigéen yi noonu lañ war a def su nekkee ne sa famille nag mus nañu am breast cancer nga gën koo def lu gën a bëri nga xam ne di nga mun a xam jigéen yi tamit bi nga xam ne dafa dal jurukaay yi bu ñoo mun a fekk la te léegi ni Gambie am nañ vaccine bi dañ dee def vaccine bi nag kon jigéen yëpp am na time boo xam ne dañ daan dem ci school yi am na parents yu bëri dañ daan di ragal ne non du ma nangu suma doom am péngu bii nii wala du ma am te loolu noonu vaccine la boo xam ne dafa tere virus bi nga xam ne xam nañ ne moo dee di waral cancer si jurukaay bi boobu noonu jigéen yi tamit war nañu mën a def loolu yëpp bokk na si li nga xam ne dinañ leen ko jàngal.
ban at la nit war a start di dem screening comme ku jigéen ki pour weenam bi time bu mu commencé rek mag ba di am ween wala ba di am doom war naa commencé di seet weenam bi pour cancer jurukaay bi tamit suñ demee rek ba nga xam ne léegi nii mu ngi at luñ ko waxee child bearing age dina mun a am doom war naa commencé xam nañ ne nag si mag yi la dee gën a xew waaye léegi ñu ngi ko gën a gis si xale yi moo tax dinañ advice daal nit yi ñu ñëw pour screening. so surgery bi moom docteur daf dee mun a génne cancer bi yëpp.
soo ko teelee jóg dafa mun a génnee cancer bi yëpp te bëri na fii nii ñoo xam ne dañ leen dee génneel cancer bi yëpp si programme bi nga xam ne dinañ ko defee Gunjur dinañ yóbbuwaale ay machine yoo xam ne pour cancer si jurukaay bi la yooyu noonu suñ fa gisee loo xam ne dafa méngoo cancer rek dinañ ko mun a lakka foofu noonu foo toog noonu dinañ ko mun a jeexal ci sa biir yaram bi so yes surgery bi dafa di mun a génne yëpp waaye dafa des ndax teel ngaa ñëw ndax teeloo ñëw.
so lan moo dee nekk di common signs comme early signs of breast cancer.
early signs of breast cancer mooy yu ma la wax nii rek mooy ne di nga làmbaatu foofu noonu ab donja boo xam ne mu ngi fa loolu early sign la mun naa nekk nga gis ne benn ci ween yi mu ngi xaw a wengalu xam nga ween yi ñaar yëpp cus bi ni dafa war a génn ci nii waaye nga gis benn baa ngi wengalu nii benn baa ngi demee nii benn bi demee boor mun ngaa gis ne léegi nii sa ween bi am na lu cee génn ndox bu cee génn sakaatuma su nekkee ne sa ndox bi gis nga ci deret tuuti noonu loolu tamit beneen sign la boo xam ne lii nii breast cancer la waaye daal bu ci gën a fés daal mooy donja boo xam ne làmbaatu nga ko ci sa biir ween bi.
dëgg la finally so C3G bi dañ bëggoon a xam lan moo nekk seen activité si weer bi.
waaw ci weer bii nii suñ main activité daal mooy programme bi nga xam ne ñu ngi koo def fële na li ci Gunjur 25th of October la bi si samedi la ñu ngi start suba teel patients yi war nañu ñëw sax from 7 o'clock suñu nit yi dinañ fa nekk dinañ commencé register gars yi dinañ leen jox ñu ndékki dinañ fa am docteur yu bëri am na docteur yu bëri yoo xam ne already volontaire nañ docteur yu faa liggéey yëpp nag ay volontaires lañ fayuñ ci kenn dërëm moo tax affaire bi yomba moo tax tamit xaalis bu ñu am as néew mun nañ see def lu ñoo def nii yëpp mooy ne suñ demee ba register ñoom ñu register yëpp dinañ leen jox ñu ndékki time boobu noonu docteur yi nag commencé di leen gis benn di seet ki nga xam ne soxla na ñu seetal ko jurukaayam bi ñu seetal ko jurukaayam bi lu seer la nag waaye yëpp dañ koo def free of charge ki nga xam ne ñu seet weenam bi su nekkee dañ koo scan ñu scan ko free of charge then ñu su nekkee ne nit gis nañ ci moom loo xam ne jar na biopsie comme loo wax noonu ñu yónnee ko fi nga xam ne dina mën a amee foofu noonu biopsie bi su nekkee ne jar na faj tamit ñu yónnee ko fi nga xam ne foofu noonu dañ koo faj loolu daal mooy activities ba pare dinañ leen jàngal dinañ am ay shows yoo xam ne dinañ leen wan lii mooy breast cancer ni nga koo seetee lii mooy cervical cancer ni nga koo seetee loolu mooy main activity bi ñoo def ci weer bii nii.
Thank you very much Dr. Jah for coming on the program ñu ngi laa jaajëfal bu baax a baax ba pare di kontaan si sa liggéey ndaxte gis nañ tam Health Link bi QTV mu ngay jàngal nit ñi lu bëri si wàllum wérgu yaram kon jërëjëf docteur.
jërëjëf sa wàlla. Thank you very much di leen gërëm yéen ñëpp.
So viewers will be right back after the break.
Do your banking the smart way with the new Ajibank mobile app. Transfer money to any bank account in the Gambia. Top up airtime for all networks. Pay utility bills. Check your account balance and view mini statements. Request for ATM cards. Request for checkbooks and more in a single touch. So, do your banking in a smart way. Do your banking now with Ajibank mobile app. Every time is banking time. Ajibank, your investment partner. Q-Money aning Orange Money ye bulo di nyola pour ka kori kio sone yandi ka bonan Gambia banko kan kata Senegal banko kan aning Q-Money wallet eka mune batu imuna fan Q-Money account wala sign pour kadati ka kodoki iterimal anila dimbayal kana aning Orange Money Senegal ni lafta ku Senegal sotola je Q-Money customer care kumandi 133 Q-Money sunyu kalpe nying sartol le bala Q-Money e Orange Money joni weɓini nuldugol mbuɗi mi yetoma joni hiɗa wawi nuldude mbuɗi iwrako Gambia ɗo yaha Sénégal e Q-Money wallet ma on eyyi ko honno wonɗa e fadde mi yetoma udduto Q-Money account ma on joni fuɗɗoɗa nuldude mbuɗi e teriɓe ma rewa ɗon ka Orange Money nder Sénégal fi heɓugol hen ko laaɓi hiɗa wawi noddude Q-Money customer care e 133 Q-Money suñu kalpe ɗum no yaadi e sartaji Q-Money ak Orange Money ñoo lëkkaloo pour yombalal leen yónnee xaalis bàyyi ko Gambia dem ba Sénégal ak Q-Money wallet looy toog di xaar dawal léegi nga ubbi Q-Money account pour nga mun a door di yónnee xaalis sa xariteeg sa mbokk yi jaarale ko Orange Money Sénégal léegi pour am si lu leer mun ngaa call Q-Money customer care si 133 Q-Money suñu kalpe lii dafa ànd ak sarta yuñ tëral.
Opticalia, Gambia's leader in optical care with 5 locations offering the best in visual health. With cutting-edge European technology, Opticalia delivers single vision lenses in just 20 minutes. At Opticalia, we care about our future. Eye exams are free for individuals under 18, ensuring everyone has access to quality eye care. But it's not just about vision. Opticalia also provides advanced audiology services to ensure your hearing health is in the best hands. Our audiology services offer European standard hearing aids and diagnostics, ensuring everyone can hear clearly. Whether it's testing or treatment, you can trust Opticalia for your auditory care. Opticalia offers European standard products, fair prices, and exceptional value all under one roof. Visit Opticalia at the Tropic Shopping Center near Senegambia or call us on 7767-121 or any of our regional branches. Banjul 7767-126, Brikama 7767-123, Farafenni 7767-124, Basse 7767-125. Opticalia, love what you see and hear.
Gambia, are you ready for something big?
From your trusted GSM operator, QCell, your favorite app just got a major upgrade.
From your phone to the world, buy credit, buy Sunu bundle packages, loan credit with eFankanta, and buy Q Power all in one place.
And here's the real upgrade. QMoney is now fully integrated in the app. Send money, pay bills, save money so faster and easier than ever.
And for our entertainment lovers, stream QTV, Q Radio Live anytime, anywhere.
But that's not all. This upgrade also brings enhanced security features, smoother performance, and a brand new interface designed to save your time.
This is more than an app.
This is freedom at your fingertips.
Download the new QCell app today and unlock your digital life.
For more information, call our customer care on 111.
QCell, Sunibus. We innovate, others follow. Terms and conditions apply.
We are back. You are watching QTV this morning. I am Ibrahim Abalde. Now we head to the last segment of this program. And we have the Sanyang Youth for Environmental Protection and Development. And it's very important for us to engage this gentleman on this program. We have Mohamed Jabang, Deputy Executive Director, and of course, Usman J. Sanyang, Communication and Advocacy. Gentlemen, welcome to QTV this morning.
Thank you so much, Ibrahim, and it's a pleasure to be here today.
It's good to have you here. I visited the Sanyang Beach on several occasions, and it was a good environment. I had a good time. I enjoyed myself. So it's good to have you on this topic. Yeah, so please, let's talk about Sanyang Youth Environmental for Development and, conservation.
Yeah, thank you so much, Balde, and a wonderful good morning to all of the wonderful viewers out there. Like you rightly said, I am Mohamed Jabang from Sanyang Youth for Environmental Protection and Development. This is a community-based organization comprised of a group of young people that are in Sanyang and outside Sanyang. The name is Sanyang, but we have members even outside of Sanyang.
Okay.
So our sole purpose or our sole aim is to come together as the young people to contribute our quota towards the development of our community and the development of the country at large. So what we do basically, we deal in a lot of things, but more focus on the environment, as the name implies. So we do a quite range of activities from mangrove restorations, beach cleanups, advocacy, tree plantings, and fisheries as well. We also support women that are into oyster and with capacity building and materials as well. Yeah.
So if I may ask, what environmental challenges is Sanyang facing at the moment?
Yeah, I think I will give Usman that to answer that question.
Thank you so much, Mr. Balde. Good mornings, and then good morning to your viewers. As you said, Sanyang, we are facing a lot of environmental challenges when it comes to the environment, mostly the ozone. We are all into the environmental activism due to the impact we have from these fish meal factories and then the sand minings and then all the destruction happening in Sanyang. Because previously, Sanyang was living in a very nice environment, as you can see. But now you go to Sanyang, you have a lot of quarries, where they mine sand, and then you have these fish meal factories, destroying the ozones and then overfishing as well. So you can see, those days, you can have fish very cheap. But now fish are very expensive.
Especially the kobo. I'm not seeing kobo anymore.
The kobo is normal, yeah. The kobo is normal. And then these are proteins we need. But we are no more getting all these fish. These foreigners, the trawlers, and then the fish meal factory. So we have a lot of environmental challenges in Sanyang. So as we the young people, that's why we came together to form this organization, Sanyang Youth for Environmental Protection, and then to see where we can protect the environment and also to engage the young people. Not only in Sanyang, as he said, but beyond Sanyang. You go to Jamanjel, they are part of us, Brikama and other communities. So we are working together to make sure we restore the environment.
Are these efforts enough? Are they making any changes in the dynamics of environmental challenges?
Of course, because those days people are not more to this environment. But now as we are going, even the Alcalo, the VDC, they are now supporting us because they know what we are doing, for the communities. So, and then also we are working with the Ministry of Fisheries and then the Environment Agency and, a lot of stakeholders in this community. So people are now, involved. Even in Sanyang, the old women, the local women, they are now involved, the youth, the football teams. So this is, is making a lot of impact in the community.
What are the biggest challenges you think, okay, we want to achieve this and we want to do this? I mean, this is really affecting us and we want to make a change.
Yeah, we have quite a handful of them, but if I'm to rank them, I will first say it in terms of the quarries that have been mined before. They are out in the open, and some of them have become breeding places for wild crocodiles. So we are thinking what we can do with those mine spaces as well. And also another challenge that we faced is the fish mill, existence of the fish mill factory along our beach. That's also a very big issue that we are thinking how to tackle that problem. And the issue of waste as well is something that we are tackling. But like you said, we are making strides, and alhamdulillah, where we were before and where we are today, we are able to cover a quite extensive area, much more in the area of mangrove restoration and beach cleanups and advocacy as well. Yeah.
So that, I mean, mangrove restoration, I mean, how many mangroves have the organization restored so far? I mean, and when did you start this exercise?
Yeah, okay. We started mangrove restoration in 2022. Let me give a brief context as to the reason why we even started mangrove restoration. Because in our first year, what we did, we organized a symposium to commemorate the Africa Liberation Day, where we bring young people together to have a dialogue with them. But after that event, we went back to the drawing board. Our aim is to create a lasting impact that's going to benefit both the present and the future. So we did our research and realized that mangrove is something that we can venture in because it has both short, long, and immediate term solutions for our problem. So we started mangrove restoration. We are young people, all of the same age bracket. We contribute by the propagules, and we restored 3,000 the first year. Then the second year, we restored over 60,000 propagules. Last year, we restored 21 hectares in Sanya and Tanje with a combined estimate propagules of 150,000 propagules. But we do not only stop in Gambia as well. For the past 3 years, we have also been partnering with our partner association in Senegal, the CCZ, with funding from Blue Ventures. In Senegal, too, we restored over 20 hectares combined. So combined this year alone, we restored, we will save over 41 hectares, both in Gambia and Casamance as well.
Yeah. So what is the organization doing, I mean, for education purposes? I mean, to try, you know, lecture, to try to sensitize the young to understand the importance of protecting the environment.
That's why mostly, even before doing any activities, you know, we organize what we call workshop. We invite, you know, the young people, and then, you know, we share ideas, knowledge. And then even before the mega mangrove restorations, we also, you know, had our camp. You know, this was the summer camp where, you know, we have like hundreds, you know, young people who came together, and then, you know, we learned a lot of things together, and then we share ideas. You know, we did a lot of activities during that time. It was like 3-4 days camp. So, you know, it all helps, you know, to make sure, you know, we the young people, we learn from each other, and then, you know, we share ideas. That's why most of the time, as you mentioned, you know, we normally go to Senegal, in Casamance regions. You know, when you go to Senegal, you know, in Casamance, you know, they have this environment. You know, they have, you know, like, you know, hectares of mangrove swamp. So they also, you know, try to help us, educate us, the importance of mangrove, and then, you know, how to go about mangroves. So this all, you know, it helps us along. And then, you know, normally we do this, you know, advocacy campaign in Sanyang, around Combo South.
Who's educating you on mangroves?
But this is like, I think, you know, we went to this by educating ourselves, you know, we do research. You know, like, you know, for me, I've never been to, you know, I've been to college, but I didn't study environment. So what I studied was political science. But environment is everyone's business, it's everyone's concern.
True.
So that's why, you know, we see it is very important for we the young people to make sure we go into this, and then we do our own research before doing any activities.
Yeah.
So this is how we do it.
So let's talk about these fish meal factories in Sanyang. I mean, we also understand there are many people living in Sanyang.
Exactly.
That's where they earn their living. The fish meal. So what are we going to do to make sure we balance environment and the fish meal factories?
Yeah, fish meal factory, like if you know, go to history, you will know Sanyang before and Sanyang now, or even in Combo South is quite different. Fish meal is making a lot of, you know, negative impact in Sanyang, mostly the you know, the fishing sector. You know, now the fish are very expensive. And then women also now, you know, who are into this fishing business are no more into it. Some are now, you know, going for gardening. And then gardening also was destroyed by the sand mining. So you can see Sanyang, you know, employment, you know, there's no, you know, I can say there's no like that employment like before. People lose their employment. The gardens were destroyed because of the sand mining. The fish mill, the fish market is now destroyed. So these are the challenges we are facing in Sanya as a community.
Yeah, just to add a little bit on the fish mill, to give you the context, the fish mill started operating in Sanya sometime in 2017. So before their operations in Sanya, Sanya was widely known as the Paradise Beach. We have over 20 plus beach bars and restaurants along the beach. And these beach bars and restaurants, 80% of their employees are natives of Sanya. So you have the tourism industry, then you have the fishing industry at the beach as well. So if you compare the fish mill, yes, like you said, it's contributing towards the economy of a section of the society, but you need to balance the two. The number of people it's affecting and the number of people that are benefiting from it, you need to balance these two. But if you look at the tourism industry per se, like I said, 80% of their employees are natives of Sanya. And most of the stuff that they buy from the market, the local markets. That is super, try making the local economy thrives. And also, in terms of competing for fish, you need 5 kg of raw fish to produce 1 kg of fish meal. That 5 kg of fish was going directly to the local households, to the local markets. But now, they are going to the fish mills. It's causing a scarcity of fish now, aside from the economy. If you look at the security context as well, in 2021, there was a riot in Sanya, March 15 to be precise, caused by one of the workers of the fish mill that killed one of our brothers. If you look at the security context, the fish mill, they contract boats. So most of them are foreign boats, who will have over 20, you will have over 20 to 50 people in one boat. Who knows where they are from? Who knows their history? So it's also posing a security threat as well. So this is where we need to strike a balance somewhere. In every sector, no matter how destructive it is, there are people that will be benefiting from it. But as concerned citizens, you need to weigh these two, the threats that are posed by it and the benefits. So in this case, the threats far outweigh the benefits. So that's why at Sanyep, we started our campaign with the fish mill.
So were you able to engage authorities, on this?
So we engage authorities and we still engaging authorities.
So what have they said? How far have they gone?
Yeah, we're still on negotiating. At some point there was a protest and the fish mill was suspended for some time. And now I think our advocacy is getting momentum because now their operations have scaled down a little bit. And I think our advocacy is playing a crucial part in that as well.
So what local practices do you think we can introduce, for there to be a more sustainable environment?
Yeah, there are a lot of things we can do. Firstly, I think the fish meal factory it have to go. That's what we want, because as long as the factory is there, we cannot still achieve what we want to achieve in the fishing sector, mostly the sustainable fishing, and then also these big trawlers. They are doing a lot of destructions, in that area. Mostly they're having a collision with the small boats, and then also they are doing overfishing. So these are things that affecting the sustainable fishing industry in Sanyang and then in Kombo South area. So also we are also embarking on data collection, fish data collections. Currently we have people around the beach. We attach them to this, how to call it, the fisheries. We're working together to make sure we collect data, fish data every day, or maybe 3 times in a week. So to see the kind of fish we still haven't, and then the amount they are still catching. So this is all going to help us in the future to determine, are we still having enough fish or what we can do. And then, at the end of the day, we can even, try to engage the parliament and then engage the ministry, the government, to make sure we work together. We want to work with the government to make sure we have a sustainable, fishing, in our areas. So this is going to help not only, in the present, but in the future.
True.
So this is what we want to do.
So let's talk about waste management. What type of waste is affecting Sanyang at the moment?
Plastic.
Plastic.
Without a second thought. Yeah, because plastic waste is a problem. And I'm lucky here we have a guy who deals with plastic more. But before I allow him to come, plastic waste is a problem from households to even at the beach. Yeah, because households, every day we all consume, we all use plastics. We are all part of the problem. So that's why at our end we are also trying to sensitize people as to the dangers posed by plastic, and also try to work closely with the center management committee at the beach and the beach bar and restaurant owners there as well, and to try to find a way out. We also try to contribute to do cleanups, both within the community and at the beach as well. Yeah, but he is more into plastic, and I will allow it.
Okay. All right. So, plastic management, it's a problem.
It's a big problem. It's a big problem because people don't know what to do with the plastic. And then plastic are very cheap. Anywhere you go, you see plastic, but plastic cannot be managed. So, but I think, you know, what we are still advocating is the government to look way, maybe even to ban plastic. Because plastic, you know, it cannot be controlled. So I think, you know, the best thing we can do now is to ban the plastic, and then, you know, we look at other measures that, you know, we can, you know, replace the plastic. You know, anywhere you go, you know, household, as he said, and then anywhere there's plastic, you know, schools, you know, and then, you know, these people, the vendors, they selling ice, ebe, and then, you know, they use plastic. So at the end of the day, you know, you see plastic on the street, plastic, you know, and then like if you go to research, you understand this microplastic affecting the environment. So we understand, you know, even the water we drink is contaminated with plastic. So anywhere now, even the food we eat is contaminated. So what we can do now is to ban plastic to make sure, you know, we have total control of plastic in our country.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's the same as drug, because, you know, how the drug is controlled, I think plastic also have to be controlled because it's affecting the environment.
Yeah, but there was a time the government of the Gambia, they banned plastic in this country. But I think human activity and attitude also play a role. So, you know, and we are all guilty of it.
But I think only banning is not the solution.
Enforcement.
Yeah, the enforcement is needed. You know, those days, like, you know, I realized, like, you know, even the sub, when they see, you know, the policemen come in, you know, they hide their plastic. But that's not what's happening. So anywhere you go, you see plastic. So plastic, you know, need to be banned, and then we need, you know, a good enforcement, you know, of the law by the police and then the other security sectors.
Yeah, so finally, what do you have, I mean, to tell the general public and the people from Sanyang and everybody walking along that beach? What do you have to tell them before we close this segment?
Yes, environment is everybody's business. You either take care of the environment or the environment will take care of you. So at Sanyep, we are always on the positive side, and like we said, we are not waiting for anybody. We are trying to contribute our quota towards the environmental protection. And we are happy now, and I can tell you this for all of our wonderful viewers, to thank all of our volunteers, because whenever we call for an activity, I think our last activity, we have over 317 volunteers that show up for the last mangrove restoration. To thank each and everybody and to call on people to come. It's a collective responsibility, not an individual responsibility, to try to protect our environment. And key among them in Sanyep is to target the school-going children, to sensitize them, teach them, so that they will become responsible citizens and to take care of our environment. We either take care of the environment or the environment will take care of us.
That's true. Yes, so finally.
Thank you so much, Mr. Balde. And then I thank our partner, BV Blue Ventures, in Senegal and in UK. And then also, you know, I think environment, you know, like he said, is everybody's business. So like, we need to protect the environment, we need to preserve it. You know, if we don't do it, the environment is gonna kick us out.
Absolutely.
So that is the the things what we have to do. And so I think we all have to work collectively to make sure we protect and preserve the environment. Yeah, not only Sunday, but even the QTV is part of it.
Absolutely.
So environment is everybody's business.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mohammed and Usman, for coming.
Thank you so much.
We are partners in development. Sanyang belongs to everybody. We all go time to time to Sanyang, very famous community, and I think it's important to protect that. I mean, Teres, Sanyang. You want to go to Sanyang, Teres?
She's highly welcome.
Wow. All right, so viewers, this is all we have for today. Thank you very much for watching this edition of QTV this morning. Until tomorrow, have a wonderful day.